to stop forcing her to go to Peter Piper Pizza. We'll now pass it over to Lana Henson so she can tell us more. Lana.
Thank you. As of what just reported that a 17-year-old student has assaulted a bus driver for refusing to sit down in his seat, and Francesca and Leah were fighting at the bus for saying slurs on her. The bus driver was named Daisy. She's the one who drives the school bus and drops off students back home, and Leah and Brian were arguing each other, and they get into a fight at someone's house. So Leah and Francesca have to calm him down while the school bus told him to get him back in his seat, then he assaulted her. We will now hear from Hannah, the building student of VHS. So Hannah, could you tell us your story about what happened earlier?
Well, I was sitting in my seat, talking to my friends, and I just heard Francesca, Leah, and Brian arguing about him talking smack to his school bus driver, and tell her to take him to Peter Piper Pizza. But I saw that he's not happy about her, and tells him to sit back to his seat, but he doesn't listen. Thanks.
Okay Hannah, you can go now. Alright, now here goes Aiden to see what happened today earlier. Aiden, can you tell us what happened on today?
Well, in that case, my mother is driving on the bus and I saw this black student got off the seat and tries to assault my mother, and he made her crashed. But that's not cool for him to do that. He needs to put in jail for life, or get wrecked or something. Thank you.
You are welcome. Alright, now we have a student named Emily.
So, I was sitting in my seat listening to my music with my headphone, and I saw Leah, Francesca and Brian were fighting over with the bus driver while they are telling him to stop. And he put his finger in their faces and flipped them off. The school bus driver needs to take him back to school to show him respect. Thanks, ma'am.
You are welcome, ma'am. Alright, now we have got two victors called Francesca and Leah wants to talk to you. So ma'am, we just sit down in our seat, talking to ourselves, and we are excited to meet Penelope's house right after. And I heard Brian is telling the bus driver to go to Peter Piper Pizza, and his school bus driver told him no, but he don't listen. And I argued and fighting each other for stupid reasons, but Brian's getting way too out of control. God, what a stupid pervert he is. Stupid boy assaulted a school bus driver for not taking to no Peter Piper Pizza, and Brian got really mad. And I've pushed his butt off the bus, and get punished.
And we are arguing and fighting with him by not listening to his bus driver, and we got into a fight that Brian made the school bus crashed. And we're super duper furious at him and arguing with him by not listening what we tell him to do, and throws a tantrum all about it. So, he bite my finger and made my finger injured so badly. And that's what Brian got grounded by his mom and dad. And Brian, if you're hearing us, I hope you get grounded by your parents for what you did during at the school bus. You will not even think about blaming us for reason. Thank you. Goodbye.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting to hear that for them. He needs to pay for all the trouble he caused in school today. And now we have our last two visitors, named Officer Bryce Dallas and Officer Carol. So, what had happened on today, guys?
We have saw the two teenagers were having an argument and fighting each other while the bus was on fire, and it must be the boy named Brian Cuddles. Brian was created by Dylan Walton, the animator 456. He liked to shoot with his AK-47 and assault children for fun.
Yeah. He needs to put him in charge for battery and fighting and arguing with those teenagers for fun. And to the parents of Cuddles' family, you all have to pay for the damage that Brian beats up the bus driver. Or if you don't pay it, you all going to jail for a really long time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Officer Dallas and Officer Carol. Alright guys, that is the end of the breaking news. Please stay tuned for more VNN news is coming up. This is VNN News, signing off.